This is an old Robertshaw thermostat, and this is a new Google Nest Learning thermostat. Stick around and I'll show you how to install Google Nest Learning thermostat. Hey guys, welcome to Daddicated. My name is Andy. I like to fix stuff, build stuff, and remodel stuff on this channel. If you enjoy this type of content, hit that subscribe button and let's begin. Before you proceed taking the old thermostat off, make sure you don't have a high voltage thermostat. Google Nest is not compatible with a high voltage such as 120 or 220 volts. It operates only on low voltage. First, find your electric panel and turn off the circuit breaker for the HVAC system. Make sure that the thermostat screen turns off. Next, use your hand and pop off the cover of the face. You may need to use a little bit of force. Then, use a small flathead screwdriver and loosen all the screws that are clamping the wires. Use the label stickers that come with your Google Nest thermostat and label each letter with the color wire that it is. This way you can remove the thermostat and then label all the wires. It's also a good idea to take a picture before removing the thermostat. Next, locate the two mounting screws and remove them using a drill or a Phillips head screwdriver. Then carefully take off the old thermostat. Next, take the time and label all the colored wires with the stickers from the cheat sheet that you made earlier. Then you can use this cover that came with the Nest thermostat to cover the unpainted wall section, or you can mount the thermostat directly on the wall. First, take this piece right here and trace around to see what area you will need to repair. In addition, mark the top and bottom mounting holes. Next, repair the wall by taking out the old drywall anchors, then filling the holes with some drywall putty, and use some touch-up paint to cover the unpainted area. Use a drill and drill 2 pilot holes for new drywall anchors. You can use any drywall anchors available to you. I'll have some in the links below. Install the drywall anchors. Next, take the Nest base, pull the wires through the center hole, and start connecting the wires with the matching letters on your labels. Make sure the wires are stripped well before connecting them into the base plate. Push the wires all the way in and make sure that the connector buttons stay down. Otherwise, the thermostat may not work properly. Next, take the provided screws and screw the Nest into the wall using a Phillips head screwdriver that came with the thermostat. Use the level indicator on the base and make sure that it's straight. Make sure that the wires are pushed into the base plate. Then take the Nest thermostat and make sure that the connector on the back lines up with the connector on the base plate and push it in until you hear a click. Next, power up the Google Nest by switching your circuit breaker. Then go through the setup process by first selecting the language by pressing on the Nest to make the selection, or spin the wheel to change it. Then I selected the homeowner option, then the single fuel heating system. Then I had to select the emergency option because my system is set up this way. Next, it showed me what wires were detected on my system and what they're for. That was a kind of cool feature, so just click continue. Again, it showed me what my system consists of. For what type of heating I have, I wasn't sure, so first I clicked on more info, which gave me their website for help. The website had this nice diagram where I knew I needed to select forced air. For the wire type, I selected O wire, but if you don't know, you may want to do some more research before selecting which one you have. Next, you can add the Nest thermostat to your phone. So I hit continue and it showed me the serial number that I need to connect to their app. Then I downloaded the Nest app, created an account, and entered the serial number and hit next. Once it's ready, you will see the next button, so you press next, then select the location where the thermostat is. In my case, it's in the hallway. Then it tells you about the auto scheduling, so you just hit next. Then you can set the economy mode temperature parameters. Orange is for the heat and blue is for the AC. Then I hit next. Then select the mode you want to use today. In my case, it would be the AC or the cool, since we live in Florida. Next, you will see that the thermostat screen changes to your thermostat is now configured for your system, and the button on the phone says done. So hit done and put the phone away. Then hit continue and it has another message that says your system is ready to test. I hit the test now. Next, select which part of the systems you want to test. I selected the heat pump cooling to test the AC. It told me that the air should be on, and it was, so I hit done and the AC turned off. Then I tested the fan and it worked fine as well. Next, I attempted to test the emergency heating, but it warned me not to because it was 86 degrees outside. Then finally, I hit done and it brought me to the main screen where I can adjust the temperature of my unit. That's it. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more.